Нет. Ушел, ушел. Ушел.
You ever watch something and think, is this bravery or compassionate idiocracy? Because that's exactly how I felt watching this guy drop a rifle and run from a charging polar bear like he was in a Coke commercial gone wrong. Now look, I'm not saying he's wrong in what he did, but if I'm holding a rifle and a little apex predator starts charging me, I'm not dropping the gun like it owes me child support. I'm shooting the bear, not because I hate the bear, but because I love meat. Now, to be fair, he did fire a warning shot, which tells me one of two things. He either missed because his hands were shaking like a freshman on prom night, or he actually thought the bear would hear the shot, stop and go, oh, my bad, bro, I didn't know you were packing. Sir, this is a polar bear, not a neighborhood dog. It's not gonna roll over and ask for a belly rub. But then again, he might know something that I don't know because he lives out there and I don't. So maybe polar bears are scared of gunshots. Clearly not, because it kept charging. And I gotta say, the way he yeeted the rifle to the side like it betrayed him, that wasn't a strategic decision. I think that was a panic drop. That was this bolt action rifle is not cycling fast enough, so I'm just gonna boot this to the side and run for my life because it's not working. Which brings me to this question. Why are we still using bolt action rifles in polar bear country? We're living in the golden age of semi-autos. You can get a 16-inch AR-10 in 308 that cycles fast, holds more rounds, and doesn't require you to work a bolt under the stress of watching your life flash before your eyes. If you're out there dealing with animals that can run 25 miles an hour, weigh 1,200 pounds, and eat you for breakfast, maybe let go of Grandpa's gun and step into the future? Now, I get it. Maybe there's some aspect to it where a bolt action rifle just makes more sense, but I'm just not seeing it in this particular situation. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Like, I know somebody in the comments is gonna say bolt actions are more reliable in harsh conditions. Cool, so are shovels, but we invented snowplows for a reason. And let's talk calibers. What would you feel comfortable using to stop a polar bear? 10 millimeter, 308, 30-06? I've seen the internet argue everything from 12 gauge slugs to 50 BMG like we're prepping for Bearzilla. I'm just saying, if I'm going to face off with something that eats sea lions for fun, I want something that goes thump, thump, thump real fast, fast, fast. I'm not trying to get philosophical about the bear's instincts. He's working off instincts. I'm working off fucking survival. And let's not forget, this guy did get away. He ran, jumped on a snowmobile, and dipped out like it was the last lap of a Mario Kart race. I mean, props to him, but also, he clearly had a better time starting the snowmobile than running that rifle. So maybe he lived because he got lucky. Maybe he ran because the gun jammed. Or maybe he just panicked. Either way, let this be a lesson. If you're in bear country, train with your gear and maybe consider trading that bolt action heirloom for a rifle that doesn't require 3 yoga moves to chamber a second shot. But what do you think? Was he brave, foolish, or just lucky? And most importantly, what would you carry if you had to go toe to paw with a polar bear? Let me know in the comments. And if any of you suggest 9mm, I'm booting you from the channel. One thing's for certain and two things are for sure. Politicians and tech giants don't want gun content to be recommended to you. And we're all fighting this culture war together. Now you can help do your part by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, but most importantly, sharing this video with at least one person. Together we can stop the suppression of our 2A rights. And don't forget to click the link in the description section of this video for the products that I mentioned in this video.